God has freed you from their spirit. You've been freed from their spirit. Beloved, someone's spirit was not right and they got themselves attached to you. Since you got yourself attached to somebody, or since you went into contact with somebody, things have been a certain way in your life, right? It is not everybody that you need to attach yourself to because people have got faulty foundations. You don't know where they are coming from. You don't know what they are doing on the background. You don't know whom they are associating with. You don't know their face. Like unconsciously, you came in contact with somebody. I know maybe this message is for, but God said someone's spirit was polluted, was destroyed. Someone's spirit was corrupted. It's not like you needed to you need to have that so much close intimacy with them, but just by you connecting with them, perhaps on one conversation, like you were just conversing one on one, face to face, and all on. There was an exchange. There was something that transpired, and since then, your spirit has been really so not right. Even though some of you have already worked out yourself, you've prayed those wicked spirits away, you've prayed those, but I'm just here to remind you of what happened. I'm just here to remind you of what happened. Perhaps you didn't know what really transpired, what went wrong, that your spirit was distorted. It's because you were in contact with someone that didn't have the right spirit. Their foundation was destroyed. They destroyed their very foundation by either through lust, jealousy, bitterness, grudges, stealing, whatever. Someone was carrying baggages, someone was totally in darkness. But the devil always masquerade themselves as angels of light. So someone presented themselves to you as an angel of light. Even the enemy too wears white, right? The devil wears white as well. They came towards you in the form of an angel, but they were all demon in disguise that presented themselves to you as angels of light. And when that exchange took place, when that operation against your spirit took place, you just could not imagine that the person that you met was an agent of darkness because of the manner in which they approached you. They were looking all so fine, smelling so nice, speaking so fluently, doing things so wonderfully, and you could not even imagine, you could not even like, it didn't even cross your mind that someone was busy acting. It could not even cross your mind that someone was busy acting. An orator was busy acting, speaking nicely. Someone who can easily get their way out with beautiful speeches, beautiful presentations. Someone that looks so charismatic, someone that's so charismatic, someone that it's so elegant. They were looking so elegant, so flamboyant, so great and wonderful, beloved. But you didn't just know that they were suffering on the background. You didn't know they were carrying baggages on the background, beloved. Most times, those who are authentic wouldn't appear to be so flamboyant, to be so all wonderful, so congenial, looking so great. Someone played a fast one on you. They played not everyone that looks so nice is supposed to, but you look and you just fall for them. Just be very careful. We are into another season, and God is warning you: protect your spirit, protect your space, protect your spirit, beloved, and protect your space. An angel of darkness masqueraded themselves, disguised themselves as angels of light and approached you and quenched your spirit. And you've got to work on that foundation that they brought towards you. Their foundation has been destroyed. God, but while in this whole message, God kept saying, a foundation has been destroyed, and that was why they have been suffering. And they try to exchange their foundation with yours, but you are that righteous one. There's something you do about it, or there's something you already done about it. But to them, they are still suffering. Psalms 11 verse 3. When the foundations are being destroyed, what can the righteous do? What can the righteous do? What can you do if you realize that your spirit is polluted? What can you do if you realize that things aren't the way they used to be because you came into contact with someone that wasn't okay? You've got to be more guarded. You've got to pray. You've got to meditate. You've got to request the Lord to sanctify you and sanctify your entire environment. You've got to be sober in the spirit. You've got to be more vigilant in the spirit, beloved. You're that righteous one. And do this that God is saying that you should do. In some cases, what can you do? Nothing. When the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? Nothing. It has really, when they talking about foundation, talking about the base, what's already like built and established, but on a sandy ground, on a shallow ground. But you are going back deeper and deeper. Your foundation is getting now you know, and you're making sure that your foundation is deeper and it is solid, that cannot be destroyed anymore. God has delivered you from someone's foundation that you were standing on unconsciously, that destroyed your spirit. You were standing on someone's foundation that was destroyed, and it was affecting you. Some of you were affected mentally, physically, emotionally, in one way or the other. But God is bringing you back. God is bringing you back, and He's saying He has delivered you from such a wicked spirit. Some of them were really like some of them were really lazy. And when they saw you, they exchanged your grace for effectiveness. Because it's always about grace. It's always about exchange of grace. You were really so hardworking. What went wrong? Because someone exchanged your grace and began to work. Sometimes you feel as though you're so tired. You don't know that they use your grace to work. Someone Jesus. Listen, you are protected. God bless you, and may God deliver you. If they've exchanged your grace for money, your grace for health, your grace for knowledge, your grace for wisdom, all of them are coming back to you. All of them are coming back to you. The destiny exchanger, the destiny swapper in this season is under judgment. They are under judgment. God bless you, and see you in the next video. Hallelujah.